Right, apart from this giant smudge fingerprint, which, let's get rid of that. You can see here that the first crack I noticed was right here. It's a bit hard to see, but it's definitely there. There you go. Crack there, and I was like, what the fuck? How did that happen? So I sort of looked at it. Well, the first big problem was this like weird, like patterny, bubbly thing that happened on the side, which I spoke to Whitestone Dome, and they gave me a replacement straight away, which is awesome. And that happened. But then a few days later, this bigger crack happened. It's all on the external glass, and as you can see, I put my phone through the ringer, so the rest of it's fine. But you just got these two, like, spiderweb cracks. And I can only put it down to human error. Everybody loves this thing, and clearly I didn't install it properly. The number one mistake I made was making sure that the desk that I was doing it on was level, and that totally messed everything up. The second mistake I made was not understanding how the curing light worked, and not just letting it run for the 15 seconds times 2, I think it is. As you can see, unless you shine a light on it, you can barely see the cracks. You can see it with the light on, but zoom out a bit, you can't see anything. But yeah, so I had the table wasn't level, so I stuck the liquid on. Even after I watched it like 6 times, I put the liquid right here, and it started going like this. I was like, oh shit. Actually, let's start going like this. I was like, ah, fuck. So I just picked it up and, wobbled it around in the middle, and then dropped the glass, and it made its way all the way around, as you can see, because the scooping up stuff, the absorption strips worked properly. But what I learned the second time is, see how you got this like white line around the outside? That I find personally a little bit annoying. I don't like it. You can get rid of this very easily. All you gotta do is give it a little tap, and then it makes like a tapered edge, and it gets rid of that sharp white line. Super simple, yet ridiculously annoying. I expect more of these cracks to appear. I can't believe this either. Like, this is what got me a new one. So I'm not angry with the company or anything. That after 2 weeks just appeared magically, and it sort of looks like a fuzzy. The image goes fuzzy. Let's see if I can show you. So you're looking at it like this, and then it just goes like fuzzy. There you go. That's probably a better example on the white. And I was like, what the fuck's going on here? Because in my last phone, this is the phone I had before, the S7. I mean, I absolutely destroyed this one. And that was what enticed me. I haven't done one, but that's what enticed me to put the screen protector on. And it took like 1.5, 2 years before I started actually getting cracks on the screen. I had this scratch here from putting keys in my pocket. 5 months, no problems, and then one day, the biggest scratch you've ever seen on your screen. And I was like, what the fuck? Before that, I accidentally put on my jeans, and then had a shower, and took my jeans and sort of threw them over my arm, and it came out of my pocket. So I got some cracks here and another crack here. Didn't bother me the slightest, because it's on the back, and you can just throw a case on it. But then I got this scratch, then I started getting drunk. Like a lot drunk, and I put on this charger, right? And when you're drunk, you bump stuff, and apparently it went down and went. That's what caused one of these things. I'm not sure if it was this one or this one, but I mean, this phone is. I mean, it's slow as shit now, but it was pretty damn good. And it took me. It honestly took the Note 9 before I'd actually like pulled the trigger on the upgrade. Is it worth it? Oh, absolutely. Not even a question. I would have even gone to the Note 8 earlier and then upgraded. The reason I put so much protection is so I can jump up to the Note 10, which I expect to be an even better device than this one. I absolutely love it. It's a little bit bigger, and that's sort of what they solved with the new S10s. They made it like It's smaller. It doesn't have a big chin. They put the camera in here somewhere. Over here. And I mean, I love the fingerprint scanner because before it even gets a chance to look at your face, you can put your finger here. And I do 2 fingers, well, 2 scans. So I've got 2 separate fingerprint things for each finger, and it is so accurate. Unlike the face unlock, which have a much harder time making it work. And every time you change it, you gotta like redo your banking and stuff. So I'm just like, fuck that. Anyway, that's my long-winded review of the Whitestone Dome and the Note 9. And some random things that I came across. Hopefully it's useful because the Note 10 hasn't even come out yet. And if I didn't have one of these things and I still had the S7 and it was cheap, I'd totally buy it. I accidentally bought this actually. I was doing some sniping on eBay, and that's where you just place like bids that you'd be like, oh yeah, I'd totally buy it if it was this price. I with absolutely no intention of buying it. And I bought it. I won. $665. 2 months old. I wish it was dual SIM. It was supposed to be dual SIM. It said on the advertisement. But because I travel a lot, and it wasn't. So what I learned after that was to make sure you get the Duos version in Australia. It's called the Note 9 Duos. Pretty sure it's still Exynos instead of Snapdragon. This is an Exynos version. I absolutely adore this thing. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, go. Boom! You know how difficult it was? Look at the state of the fingerprint scanner on this thing. It is just wrecked. It's wrecked. My finger acid has just like destroyed it. Okay. This time I'm actually saying goodbye. Until next time.